Robot butlers, huh? Remember those? Used to be the stuff of, like, futuristic fantasy.
Right.
But Tesla's latest reveal has me thinking, what if the future is closer than we thought?
Yeah, this isn't some far-off sci-fi anymore.
This is Optimus stepping out of the factory and making a beeline for our living rooms. Let's dive in, shall we?
Absolutely.
So, Optimus. 2 years ago, awkward on-stage shuffle. Last year, okay, a slow walk. This year,
This year was different.
they had this thing, navigating a crowd, handing out stuff, even, get this, playing rock, paper, scissors.
It was a calculated wow moment.
Totally. But also, like, how much of that was pre-programmed versus, actual thinking on Optimus's part?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Tesla's playing their cards close to the chest on the AI specifics.
Yeah.
But word on the street is it's all about reinforcement learning.
Like trial and error.
Exactly. Optimus tries, fails, learns, and gets better over time, just like we do.
Wild. So maybe not mixing cocktails just yet,
But the potential is there.
Right. And it's not just about what Optimus can do, it's how Tesla's making it feel familiar.
Absolutely. That's deliberate. The humanoid design, the way it speaks, even uses slang sometimes.
It's like they want us to forget it's a machine.
Exactly. Because for people to welcome something into their homes, it can't just be functional. It has to feel relatable, even, well, likable.
So it's like they're going for this, I don't know, almost like a buddy vibe with Optimus. But is that a good thing?
That's the big question, right? It's one thing for a robot to make your coffee. It's another thing entirely if you feel like you could, invite it to a party.
And Tesla seems to be leaning hard into that whole part of the family angle.
Oh, absolutely. And that brings up a whole other layer of complexity, because now we're talking about how this technology could change, not just our relationship with machines, but with each other.
Whoa, okay, how so?
Think about it. If you've got a robot that can, say, walk the dog or play a game with your kid.
Which they've shown Optimus doing, by the way.
Exactly. So if a robot can do those things we usually associate with care, with companionship, does that change what we expect from other humans?
Huh. That's kind of deep.
Right. It's like we're so used to technology being this tool, this thing that's separate from us. But Optimus and what it represents, it's like they're blurring that line, making tech feel more personal.
Yeah, I get that. It's not just a phone in your pocket anymore. It's this, presence in your life.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so fascinating and honestly a little bit unnerving, because we're kind of making it up as we go along here.
Unnerving is a good word for it. But, there's got to be an upside to all this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, robots doing our chores, keeping us company. That sounds kind of awesome in a way.
Oh, absolutely. There's huge potential here. And not just on a personal level. We're talking about potential societal shifts, economic disruptions.
Okay, now that's getting interesting. So we're not just talking robot buddies. We're talking, changing the game entirely.
Yeah. Exactly. And a big part of that is the potential cost. Musk has thrown out numbers like $20,000, maybe $30,000 for an Optimus.
Wait, seriously? That's less than a car.
Right. And that's huge EE. Because suddenly, it's not just wealthy early adopters who could have one of these things.
Whoa. So you're talking small businesses, even regular families, being able to afford a robot worker, basically.
Think about it. Restaurants, construction crews, even just folks who need help around the house, that's a game changer.
But, like any big change, it's not all sunshine and roses, right? What about people's jobs? If a robot can flip burgers or lay bricks cheaper and faster.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We've seen automation change industries before, but this feels different. Bigger, faster.
And nobody really knows what happens next. So we've got Optimus learning like a human, potentially costing less than a car, and poised to reshape the world as we know it.
And this is just the beginning. Tesla's clearly pushing hard, which means everyone else is going to have to catch up or get left behind.
It's like we're watching a science fiction movie unfold in real time, except we're not just watching, we're living it. Pretty wild stuff to think about. So what do you think? Ready to welcome Optimus into your home, your workplace, your life? Something tells me we're going to be wrestling with these questions for a long time to come. And that's a wrap on this deep dive into the world of Tesla's Optimus. Thanks for exploring with us, and until next time, keep looking ahead.